There are basically 4 Vedas. The Rig Veda, the Yajur the Samved, and the Atharva. If you read the Yajur, it's mentioned in chapter number 32, verse number 3. Natasya pratima asti. Of him there is no image. Almighty God has got no images. It's mentioned in the Yajur chapter number 40, verse number 8, that Almighty God is bodiless and pure. And the next verse of Yajur chapter number 40, verse number 9 says that Andhatma pavishanti ya asambhuti mupaste. That they are entering darkness, those who worship the asambhuti. Asambhuti means the natural things like air, water, fire. And the verse continues, they are entering more in darkness, those who worship the sambhuti. Sambhuti are the created things like chair, table, idols, etc. Who says that? Yajur chapter number 40, verse number 9. Further, if you read, it's mentioned in the Atharva Ved, chapter number 20, hymn number 58, verse number 3. Dev Mahaosi, verily great is Almighty God. Amongst the Vedas, the most sacred is the Rig Veda. It's mentioned in Rig Veda, book number 1, hymn number 164, verse number 46, that sages and saintly people call Almighty God by various names. And if you read Rig Veda, book number 2, hymn number 1, there are various attributes given to Almighty God. One amongst them, it's mentioned in Rig Veda, book number 2, hymn number 1, verse number 3, Brahma. If you translate Brahma into English, one of its meaning is the creator. If you translate into Arabic, it means Khalik. We Muslims have got no objection if someone calls Almighty God as Khalik or creator or Brahma. But if someone says that Brahma is Almighty God who has got 4 heads and on each head is a crown, we Muslims take strong objection to it. Moreover, you are going against Svetasvatara Upanishad, chapter number 6, verse number 9, which says, Na tasya pratima asti. Of him there is no likeness. You are giving an image to Almighty God. Another beautiful attribute given in Rig Veda, book number 2, hymn number 1, verse number 3, is Vishnu. If you translate Vishnu into English, one of its meaning is the sustainer, the cherisher. If you translate into Arabic, it means Rabb. We Muslims have got no objection if someone calls Almighty God as Rabb, or sustainer, or cherisher, or Vishnu. But if someone says that Vishnu is Almighty God, who has got 4 hands, and one of his hands is the chakra, the discus, and one of his hands is the lotus, we Muslims take strong objection to it. Moreover, you're giving an image to Almighty God. You're going against Yajur chapter number 32, verse number 3, which says, Na tasya pratima asti. Of him there is no image. It's mentioned in Rig Veda, volume number 8, chapter number 1, verse number 1. Ma chidanidhi sansad. All praises are due to him alone. Worship him alone. It's mentioned in Rig Veda, volume number 6, hymn number 45, verse number 16. Ya ek it mushtihi. There is only one God. Worship him alone. And the Brahma Sutra, the fundamental creed of Hinduism, is Ekam Braham Dustya Naste. Niya Naste Kinchan. Bhagwan ek hi hai, dusra nahi hai. Nahi hai, nahi hai, zara bhi nahi hai. There is only one God, not a second one. Not at all, not at all, not in the least bit. So if you read the Hindu scriptures, you should understand the concept of God in Hinduism.